DeAndre, he was the perfect child from the very beginning.
He loved to work in his community. He loved to help people.
He loved to do everything. He loved to dance from, when he was younger.
But his heart was just amazing. It was the biggest heart I'd ever seen in a young boy like that.
As DeAndre went into high school, he wanted to do a whole lot of things. And I would just tell him, you can't do it.
But when you have a child that does everything right, you can't deny him the things that he loves to do. So we allowed him to go to that party. It was at a community center, Brookside Community Center. And it's a community center in Newark. I mean, you don't think anything is gonna happen.
We get a message. It was his best friend, Julian. And he's screaming and he hollering. I'm like, Julian, calm down. What's going on? What's going on? And he's like, DeAndre's been shot. And I'm like, what?
Because the last call we got, he was supposed to be coming home. He wasn't going to hang out with like some of these teens. He went to the party and he was gonna come home.
I walked into the hospital. I'm like, I need my baby. I want to hold my baby. But they were like, you can't touch him. You can't do anything. And I'm like, why? Why can't I touch him? And they're like, because it's a homicide. So you can't do any of that. So we had to end up just looking through a door at my son because I couldn't get to him.
Before all this happened, I had the hardest time trying to understand how a person can take their own life. And I tried it because I lost purpose. Once you lose purpose of life and have nothing to live for, especially when you put so much of your life into an individual, so much of your life into your family, and for that to be stripped away from you for no reason at all, you lose purpose. And I just didn't know what to live for anymore.
Somebody need to speak up. As I need to move on. I do. I can't. I'm stuck. I'm trying to move on for my boys, but it's hard.
A lot of people don't really understand the whole policy around anonymous. When they say anonymous, they really mean anonymous. They have so many hotlines you can call. You can call the detective's office. You can call Crime Stoppers. They're just waiting for that little bit of information that'll crack that wall so they can break through.
This was a child, an innocent child that had nothing to do with anything. And the fact that his life was taken and nobody wants to talk is just crazy to me.
He did everything he was supposed to do as a child, and he was taken away from us. And we put our trust in the community that will speak up on his behalf when he's done so much in the community. And they just shake it off. But when something happens to them or something happens to their family, they want everybody to speak up. Why won't you speak up on behalf of our son?